Hello, you're welcome to another episode of Answering Critical Relationship Questions, and today I would be talking about how to resolve conflicts. That's the question I'm answering today. How do I resolve conflicts in my relationships? I haven't talked about why people have conflicts in relationships. I think it's only logical that we now get to talk about how to resolve those conflicts, because a lot of people are asking that question. How do I resolve the conflicts in my relationships? Conflict is inevitable, like we have established, but the goal is actually to minimize the conflicts, because the lesser the conflicts you have in your relationship, the healthier the relationship is and becomes. The more conflict you have, the lesser the health of the relationship, or the more unhealthy the relationship becomes. So the goal is to actually reduce conflicts, as it is almost impossible to completely eradicate it, and that's what we are looking at today. So the first thing you need to know in resolving conflict with your partner is that you need to understand them. You need to understand them. You need to understand your partner. Why that sounds like a cliche, and some of you may have heard a million times before now, there are a lot about understanding that I will be sharing with you in this video. The first thing is that understanding comes from two words: under and standing. So to properly understand your partner, you have to stand under them. You need to stoop to conquer. You need to understudy them. You cannot become their teacher if you have not first become their student. So you need to become the student of your partner and try to understudy your partner. So in other words, you cannot understand your partner if you have not understudied them. It's only when you have successfully understudied them that you can now understand them. And the more you understand them, the less conflicts you would have, the more empathy you would replace with judgment in your relationship. So that is the first thing you need to do. You need to understand your partner. And what are the things you need to understand? There are two things I would mention. The first is that you need to understand that your partner is doing the best with what he or she knows. Your partner is doing the best with what he or she knows. What your partner is doing that hurts you, your partner is not deliberately doing it to hurt you. The day a lot of people realize this, the more peace and tranquility they would experience in their relationships. When they get to understand that my partner is not doing whatever it is that hurts me deliberately, right? And even though it hurts me, it is not because they want it to hurt me. Your partner is not doing whatever it is they are doing out of wickedness. They are doing it out of a weakness. So there are two major reasons why your partner is doing what they are doing: out of weakness and out of ignorance. Not because they are wicked, but because they are weak in that particular area, or they are ignorant about how else to go about what they have gone about, or to say what they have said. That is why they are doing what they're doing. Because this is somebody who loves you, and the person truly loves you, they won't do anything deliberately to hurt you. They will only do things out of their weakness and ignorance. So you need to understand that. That helps you to cut them some slack. That helps you to give them excuses when they hurt you. Okay, this doesn't mean that you won't tackle the issues and confront issues. No, you will, but you will be doing that from a higher level of light and understanding, and that would make a whole world of difference. So you need to understand that your partner is doing the best with what he or she knows. If they know better, they will do better. So they are acting according to the level of their knowledge at this time. That's the first thing you need to understand. The second thing you need to understand is that your partner is different from you. Your partner is not you and would never be you. All right? So they are different from you. And like we've said before, differences is what makes the world go round. Differences is what spices up the world, right? Imagine if everybody was like you. The world would have been a boring place. The reason the world is this interesting is because there are people who have different values, different beliefs, different likes, different favorites, different things that they like and they don't like that are different from what you do. And that's what makes it interesting. Only that problem with differences is that the same point of difference becomes the point of conflict. That's what causes conflict most times in relationships. But you need to understand that my partner is not me. I would not think like me every time, would not act like me every time, would not talk like me every time. If you have these two understandings, it would help you to better approach situations, and it would actually impact gravely on how you resolve conflicts. That's our number one key. Join me next week for the next power key I'll be sharing with you on how to resolve conflicts. Hope this has been helpful. If it has, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Do have a wonderful time. I love you.